Hi friends, this is MD Vegan. I make a breakfast today and it's a kind of semolina, but without the wheat. And that's amazing because I only need a banana and psyllium husk for making a semolina. And that is so easy without cooking anything. I love semolina always, but now I make it with bananas and just psyllium husk. I blend bananas and I take another ingredient, a third one, to refine it, because blended as such they turn a little bit brown, and something sub-acid or acid like a lemon could be nice. And today I soaked some apricots, dried apricots, and these are sour. I don't know if you get them everywhere in Berlin. It's not so easy to get them. Sometimes only the health food shop has them, and once they are there, pretty fast they're gone. I took some here. So they are sour and they have this wonderful apricot flavor. They seem to be wild or something. Now they're only called sour. That changed, the description on the package changed. I love them. And I will put them first into the blender because together with the soaking water, my dry fruit, I soak the dried fruits in water. I always use the soaking water. It's so delicious. Really, the flavor from the fruit goes into the water, so you have a wonderful drink. It could be only one recipe by itself, just the drink from the soaking the dried fruit. And you can do it with any fruit I tried so far. It works. It's really amazing. Just here bananas. I have 5 bananas here and a handful of dried, soaked apricots with the water. I blend it up and I'm done. They're just in season, maybe almost gone. The apricots, it's a nice texture. I have to try the flavor. Yeah, I mean, bananas all by itself are amazing. They're among the most healthy thing you can eat at all, according to Ayurveda. And so I use them pretty often. I have them at home almost always a big amount, and they're so versatile. Very nice. So I show you this nice apricot banana cream here. Nice. And to make it into a semolina, I just put the psyllium husk in it. And you see it's not too much here, I have just maybe 2 tablespoons or so. And the more you take, the thicker it gets. But it doesn't need to get that thick. It is already thick. The bananas and the apricots are pretty thick altogether. If I wouldn't soak them, the apricots, they're dried like that, I could use some water to make it all a little bit more runny. And because it's nice to have the semolina a little bit more runny, at least for breakfast. You can have there are so many kinds of semolina recipes. One with very thick texture, almost firm, or they fry it sometimes, and there are so many ways. I like a little bit more like a porridge. And here, you can call it porridge too. Yeah. I like it, and it takes only a couple of minutes for the psyllium husk to thicken a little bit, to get bigger, and this is always different. The story of the binders is really long because there are many different binders, and usually they are very healthy because they are full of fiber, gelatinous. Psyllium husk is not so much gelatinous, it's more the fiber, and it goes into the intestines and it cleans everything up, and the bacteria, the good guys in there, they love the fiber. So that's why most of the binders are so healthy at the beginning to start with. Psyllium husk is really also something you can get in drugstores or in pharmacies, just for the health of the intestines. They do it. And in the raw food cuisine, live cuisine, you find them very often, different recipes, because they are so versatile. But it is different when from binder to binder. There's so many variety. Every binder has special characteristics. Yeah? This, for example, is gross binder. It goes with apples very nicely, and with semolina it's perfect. Yeah? It has almost no flavor. That is good, and it is very fast and quick to thicken. Yeah? So this is for this recipe is the perfect binder. Yeah? It's for other cakes. I wouldn't take it all the time. Especially chocolate cake, for example, and a very nice cream. I want to have a nice cream, very creamy. Then I don't take it because it stays gross. And then you can see already it firms up. I can show you. Isn't that like a semolina already? We'll firm up even a little bit more, not too much. And I will top this today. You can eat it like this. I mean, it's amazing that you can taste it. So yummy. But I guess it would be also nice to top it. And I show you with what. Well, okay. I could use the old blender, but I will have a small blender here ready in a second. Very versatile too. Costs only $20 or so. And it's for smaller quantities. I have here my container, and I put in that blender, I put 2 other ingredients, make it 3 again. I have a raspberry here, has been frozen. I thawed it a little bit to make it easier to blend up, and some soft dates. They're very soft, just to make the sour tasting. A raspberry is a little bit more sweet, give it more sweetness. So I put them into the blender here, the raspberries, very easy. I have to take a spoon because the blender is very small, the opening is small, so otherwise I would spill pretty much of these nice raspberries and the juice, which of course I prefer not to. So I quickly spoon it into there. Maybe this will work. Yes. And the dates. I have here 5 or 6 dates. Small dates, very soft. If you have larger dates, you can take less. I don't know. It's not so important. You can also take the pure raspberries. I prefer a little bit sweetness. And now, be done quickly. And I won't blend them too long because the raspberries have these little kernels, the seeds. And blend them too long, it will make them a little bit bitter probably. That's I wouldn't like that. Now I show you what it looks like here. I show you my semolina again. You see how firm it is now? Pretty nice, isn't it? That's nice. And put this on top. A nice red and brown color. It's beautiful. And it's so delicious. You will enjoy, I guess. I like that for breakfast, just very simple. Semolina, a little bit of fruit, puree on top. That is just yummy. I always ate that when I was little. Maybe you all know that, I guess. I don't know. Maybe people don't like this kind of breakfast. I love it. Some people love more bready breakfast or so. I love these kind of breakfast. I like any kind of breakfast. I don't eat that too early in the day. Usually I wait. Morning I have some practice to do, I have some work to do, and I begin eating later in the day. So the span, the time during which I eat on a day is pretty short. Only from maybe noon to sunset, maybe 6 hours, or maybe 5, or maybe 8. That depends. On the rest of the time, my system can relax inside. That's great. That's great. I mean, digestion can relax. So enjoy yourself, try this recipe and tell me how you feel about it. And whether maybe you have other options for using bananas and psyllium husk to make a semolina and to combine it with different fruit or so, or just pure. I would be excited to hear about it. You can subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube, have another recipe every single day. And you find me on Facebook too now at MD Vegan there, a new website. All the recipes will be posted there too now.